when you shift over to center like you did on Saturday, do you and Mike pass responsibilities with making calls to the offensive line or anything, or does that usually come from Sean?
No, it's pretty much when I go to center, I just take over for real. Just call the offensive line like he would. And yeah, that's it.
Hey, Chris, what was the, not to look back, but the false start issue against Iowa, and has that been taken care of?
Yeah, it was just miscommunication between us, and yeah, we got it taken care of. We've been working on it in practice.
How did Taquan respond to that moment going in the last couple of weeks in the bye week? Have you seen him answer the bell, I guess?
Yeah, I would say the circumstances he was under, he came in, he did what he had to do, and ever since then, I've just seen him come in and work and just continue to grind.
Juice, what do you think is preventing the running game from getting going at this point?
I would just say us up front, we just got to be more physical. We just got to come off the ball and move people. That's it.
James has got a couple.
That better.
Just coming out every day, working on it, hitting the sled, just staying in our legs, just driving.
Coach Franklin has mentioned it a couple times that you guys need to be more physical. How much of a challenge is that because I know most offensive linemen take pride in their physicality, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big challenge. We look forward to that every week, and that's one of our main goals is to be the more physical team.
Over halfway into the season, how much can you do differently to improve your physicality? I mean, you've been doing the same drills for weeks. How much can you do differently?
Well, it's just pretty much going out there and just attacking the same drills and just keep repping them until you get great at them.
Hey, Juice, what can you tell us about Jordan Vanderberg, the guy who came in as a transfer, I guess, in the summer? Saw him a bit on the practice field today. Mm-hmm. What is he doing against you guys in the interior? Does he stand out at any facets at this point?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. He's one of the young guys that came in ready to work. And it's showing out there that he's improving every day, getting better. And he's going to be a hell of a player here. Oh, my bad. He's going to be a good player here. And, yeah, he's getting better and better every day.
Juice Journey was out here earlier. And when you see him out in practice, do you get a chance to talk to him and just what is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when he comes out here just lighting up the mood, we could be having, say we'd be having a bad practice or something. He come out here and his personality, you guys know, his personality just changes up the whole mood. It's always good to see him.
James has told us a couple times that he feels like Sean is much further ahead physically than he was this time last week. Are you picking up on that on the practice field?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sean just, I applaud him for the way he just comes out of work, no matter what, injuries, all that. He just comes out of work through it all, and my quarterback.
Juice, how does communication work on the offensive line with stunts? Something that I know teams have thrown at you a lot this year.
Yeah, it's pretty much just us having our eyes up and just recognizing it and just talking to one another, and that's what it means when all five of us have to be on one page.
Any more questions for Juice? When you look at this offensive line, I got questions. When you look at this offensive line and kind of the development over time, is this where you thought it would be in the run game? Are you guys behind where you thought you'd be at this point in the season?
We're definitely behind, but we plan on picking it up and getting it going. But yeah, we're definitely behind, and we got things to work on, and we're gonna work on it.
And why do you think that is? I mean, can you put your finger on it?
I can't put my finger on it, but I just know that we're gonna continue to try to improve.
How much pressure does it take off of the line when you have Sean being able to run the way he usually runs? Because it seems like that's a good kind of release for him.
For us, really, it don't put no pressure on us or take pressure off of us. Because at the end of the day, we got to block and do our job.
Just we heard from James yesterday that Salim Wormley had put himself in a position to start for this team at guard. We didn't get to really see him in preseason. What did we miss? What did he do to make that happen for himself? And what do you think about his future here?
Oh yeah, Sal's a great player. Next year he's gonna be one of the guys, fighting for a starting spot, and he's gonna be a really good player. And what you missed was a physicality and just a good ball player. And when he comes back, he's gonna be a solid player for us.
Juice, we talked with Jahan yesterday, and he mentioned how on the day off, he was here watching film for 3.5 hours. How did you spend your day off?
Absolutely. We was in here together, watching film, just breaking down film, just trying to pick up anything we can that the tendencies they show, and just trying to get better.
Is that by yourself, or is that with the rest of the offensive line?
No, it's as a whole offense.
You said earlier also how you guys you're doing in practice the similar drills, just trying to get better at those reps. Is there anything else you feel like you guys could be doing, whether it's at practice or outside watching film, more to get you guys up to a better level as an O-line?
Yeah, absolutely. You could always do more. There's always more to improve on, more to work on. And I just think as of right now, like we just gotta just come together. I really think we haven't really came together yet, and when we come together, I feel like that's when it's gonna click.
Is there any added pressure with protecting a quarterback that might be a little banged up and trying to keep him healthy?
No, that don't go through our head at all. It's just go out there, do your job.
A couple weeks ago, we talked to Caden Wallace, and before Phil Troutwine talked about the offensive line position being like golf, and how you're always thinking about your technique, you're always improving things. How do you marry that part with the physicality? How do you stop thinking about the technique and go hit?
I wouldn't say you stop thinking about it. I just say you have to put them together. So you always gotta try to improve on your technique. You always gotta work on your technique because it's something that just doesn't come. It's something you have to work on and always improve on. And just physicality is just a mindset, to be honest. You just gotta put them two together.
Why do you think that mindset's been a challenge or a struggle for you guys?
I would just say we just haven't came out for real and played the way that we're supposed to play yet. And I feel like once we come out and just realize that we can actually dominate, is when it's going to come.
Have you seen that in practice? Like, have you seen that in other areas before? Or?
Absolutely, yeah. I've seen it. We done it all. I feel like we done it all. Training camp, we were doing it a lot. We're doing it in the spring, and it's just something it's taking a while, but I feel like we're going to get it.
How does Phil Troutwine handle a difficult Sunday like the one you guys just had? Like, what's his, demeanor? How does he get the message across?
He just basically comes out and tells us, let's work. Like, you can't dwell in the past. You got to move on. And we made the corrections, came out, got the work in, and just try to get better every day.
How do you deal with quickness on a defensive line? You're a quick player yourself. How does that change how you do things versus the guy who might be either a nose tackle or somebody big and strong?
For real, I just take the same approach. If the guy has a good get off or quick, you just gotta be aware of that. And really, you don't change anything. You just be aware of it.
Juice, as an offensive line, how do you all just kind of bond together over the course of the season? I know, especially when things are going so fast over the year. Like, how do you guys get together and just try to make sure that that bond is strong?
Like you said, on the off days, coming in and watch film together, that's something we do. Whether it's like just hanging out, like when we got some free time, which we barely have, but or if it's just going out, get something to eat together. It's just those little things help us stay together, and I feel like it's gonna pay off.